Welcome back to the Arctic Den. Today we are playing Do Not Take This Cat Home. Please take care of yourself. Nah. Oh, it's a cute looking cat. I sure hope it's not a demon. You having a great day as usual? Wait, no, you're not having a great day. Ooh. Nice rain background, my favorite. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out, but in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is a sign you should have stayed home. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when? Meow. Huh? What was that? There's only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area, with that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity, guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. It's a cat. A demon cat. At the end of the alley in a big cardboard box. Well, hello there. Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. Please don't eat me. So cute. It is not cute. You never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats. If they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. I'd kick them. Really, really hard. The Egyptians were dumb. Next. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Alright. Do not take the cat home. With a sigh, you just take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry, good luck out there, okay? You turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Time to head home. Ending. Nyat, a fool. Clearly you're not supposed to take the cat home. 'Cause it's not a cat. It's a demon. Oh boy. Still cute though. Yep, gonna keep looking at this box. Let's take him home? You know what? Come on. You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat. You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Only you living alone. So it feels weird having another living being inside it for so long, even if it's just a cat. Cough. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. You take out a can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Oh boy, it is in fact cat food. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess? Yeah, because it wants to eat you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. You wish. The cat rubs a spotty against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thank you for you. It's gonna eat you while you sleep. Toasted bread, mayo and mustard spread, jerky and cheese and lettuce. Ow. You wince as you cut your finger on a knife while slicing the tomato. It's just the cat. Look lightly but enthusiastic. The cat licks lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife's been cleaned. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something a normal cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's raining outside. I would chuck it out the window if it started eating my blood. It is not just a cat, buddy. You're Jack now. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time. What if it got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You've always been food to this cat, Jack. Oh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time. You feel bad immediately, but the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off to the corner into the hall. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. After finding no malevolent event, you pick up your landline and... the lights just went out. You're toast. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find out it's out of battery. Must have forgotten to charge it before leaving it out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that I had no doubt messed with your usual routine of being a perfectly safe, lazy individual. You grab the flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? Then why did the power go out? It was the cat. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? Oh, you're in hell. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all. The cat stares at you completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking or breathing. Its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes that hold you still, even with their flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, icky. The flashlight flickers. You're dead. You made a grave mistake. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart, is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. You don't know why there's a question at this moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored, but it's not, because you're going to die. The air feels itself coil tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator ready to pounce, but waiting for your next move, but you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. You can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how to do this, but you can sense it clearly as if it had whispered. I don't want to play with the cat. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. Oh boy. Is there actually a chance to survive this? Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement of action, but You're still weak from fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first you think you broke your ankle. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. Did the cat kick the knife and cut off your foot? It's your kitchen knife. Hey, kitchen knife, how's it going? It's still tainted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. When you spot something in the darkness just beyond the knife. Hello, Cato. Demon. And bends down to lap the blood dripping from the blade. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. Kill the cat. Kill the cat. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it's considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. There's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything, except your blood. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprint on your injured foot that leaves its wake in every impact you make with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop, you don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not even when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then you don't stop running because... if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then... what in the world is behind you? Oh. Is it a bigger cat? Huh? Interesting. How very interesting. What? Something happened, you think, anyway? You can't really remember what. There's 40 endings. Okay. That's not something I was expecting. Let's skip all the way back to there. Keep running. Huh? Interesting. What? Keep running. Is there supposed to be a sequel or something? 'Cause now I'm confused. Huh. Continue? You're walking, right, of course. Huh. Oh. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. Oh, the entire story changed, it's not raining. Or maybe this is the start of that day. You're so deep in thought you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound of the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just managed to reach down between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and find a cat. Hey there, demon. It's a cat. Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat, yeah, I know. It wants your blood. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. Okay, maybe you're stuck in like a Groundhog Day. It's not glaring at you, it's just sitting there patiently. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'll never take that thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. Bye! Okay. Cat must be hungry, right? And not to think on it any further. Well, either way. What to do about the hungry cat? Check pockets. Let's look around the area. You glance around the dark, dingy alley. You keep looking, and you only see garbage. You listen. Oh, you creep over to the bin, and... you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You stumbled and knocked over a stack of nearly boxes full of more trash. It's a small mouse. Hello. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. It's completely at your mercy. Feed the mouse to the cat. The mouse looks scared, as if it can sense your intentions. No, no, don't do this. The mouse is reluctant. Feed the mouse to the cat. You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. I am not sorry. The mouse's pain squeaks and squeals, pierce through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at you. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take the chance to leave. Well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight to your room and collapse on your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. Later, you wake up to squeaking and scaring noises all around you, so loud and constant they sound like screams in the darkness of your room. Okay, what the hell? You see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run. You cry as twin lances of pain race up your legs. You can't stand up. Oh no. So, apparently, everything in this world wants to kill you. The mice descend upon you. Gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arm's heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with little claws and tiny teeth. Plop. But your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground. Oh no. In the newly opened door sits a familiar-looking mouse. I'm sorry. You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have fed the mouse to the cat. You weakly cough up blood. Must have damaged something important. Weirdly shaped, red with your blood and pulsing? Oh, that's your heart. Isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You feel sleepy, but You also feel anger? Yes. So much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in the darkness beyond the doorway. You hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Low yowls, deep snarls, gnashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining senses leave you, you smile weakly with the last of your strength. With something slightly damp, sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Ending 27. Well fed. Oh, the cat avenges you in that one. Let's get one more of them. Let's play with the cat. You just want attention, don't ya? The poor thing must be bored sitting in that box all day. You're not sure if you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? Let's look around the area. How about a game? You decide on a game you've known since childhood. Red light, green light. A classic. Oh no. You get the feeling the feline's natural hunting instincts will help it along. You walk to the entrance of the alley, the cat meowing at you. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You spin around. The cat hasn't left the box. Okay. Keep playing. You try again. This time you go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You turn around this time. The cat's out of the box. The cat freezes under your stare, as if it thinks she can't see it if it doesn't move. So cute. Satisfied, the cat is getting the hang of the game. You turn again, speeding it back up. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You turn around. The cat is a few steps away from the box now, peeking out from behind a dumpster. Its eyes trained rather intensely on you. Well, at least it's having fun. You've made a grave mistake. You feel silly. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You look at the cat. It's halfway down the alley to you, but now it's as if the perspective of what you're seeing is off. Doesn't the cat look a little bigger? Something's not right. You freeze immediately. The cat looks impatient. It wants to keep playing. 1, 2, 3, red light. And up, and up, and you see a giant shadowy figure leering down from its position hunched over you. Fangs dripping with saliva. Claws crushing into concrete walls of the alley. Its glowing eyes are unblinking as they look back up at you. But it's close. If you turn around now, you don't want to play anymore. Keeping your eyes trained on the glooming giant, you take a step back. No, that's cheating. Begin restoration. Back. Restoration complete. Back up. Am I actually able to back up? What are you doing? Stop. You'll break everything. Back up. The cat stares at you as you keep eye contact and back up. You step back, and back. And as you take one more step back out of the alley. Go home. Error. 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 The world outside the alley seems to be broken. What exactly did you do? Ending 33. Error found. Run. You didn't even finish turning around before the claws grip your torso. Yep. Pointless regrets are typical for you, aren't they? If you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Ah, yes. Demon cat that changes, and apparently there's also demonic mice. Not a bad game. Not bad at all. As always, goodbye.